Breaking news, Cules. Barcelona are cooking up a summer masterclass in the transfer window. Here we go, says Fabrizio Romano as 24-year-old Joan Garcia signs a 5-year deal. But wait, who will Barca choose between Nico Williams and Luis Díaz? The Blaugrana are making bold moves this summer. And as for Lamine Yamal, this young magician is destined to play wherever he wants. Buckle up, we're diving deep into the biggest Barcelona transfer updates you need to know. FC Barcelona have been slowly but surely making progress in the summer transfer market. While there have been no official signings just yet, the club's objective remains to finalize certain deals gradually. For now, the most apparent target for Barcelona was undoubtedly Joan Garcia. Having spent the entirety of last season with Espanyol, the Spanish goalkeeper was crucial for his team, helping them avoid relegation with some massive saves in crucial moments. The 24-year-old goalkeeper undeniably became a hero of sorts for the club. Fabrizio Romano provides massive update. Looking at this development, Barcelona seemed to be more than confident in his ability and decided to pursue his signature. With weeks of reports suggesting that he was on the verge of signing now left behind, a massive update has arrived that all but guarantees his arrival following the recent visit of his lawyer. In classic Fabrizio Romano fashion, the Italian journalist has finally attached his "here we go" confirmation to the signing of Joan Garcia. FC Barcelona, as per the journalist, have now guaranteed the arrival of the player and the official confirmation is now only a matter of time. Joan Garcia to sign a 5-year deal with Barcelona. He has further clarified that all documents are now in place and have been settled between all involved parties. Moreover, the player's €25 million release clause is set to be paid in the coming days, although it could even be next week when it happens. Still, his signing can now be taken as a guarantee and Romano has also provided other details as well. For instance, the player will sign a 5-year deal with the Catalan Giants, and that is great news from the perspective of Barcelona. Beyond just his imminent signing, Barca has always secured the renewals of some crucial players. The latest of such renewals is that of Lamine Yamal, with the 17-year-old Barcelona star having renewed his contract until 2031. Interestingly, he now also has the highest transfer and market value in the world as per Transfermarkt. Nico Williams versus Luis Díaz. Barcelona make summer transfer call. The board at La Liga giants Barcelona have made a definitive call when it comes to their ongoing search for reinforcements out wide. That's according to Mundo Deportivo, who have confirmed that Deco and company have whittled down their shortlist to just one name, Luis Díaz. Liverpool star Díaz has of course been hotly tipped to make the move to Catalonia's capital over the weeks ahead, boasting a number of high-profile admirers at Barcelona. And if the latest word stemming from the Spanish media is anything to go by, then the Blaugrana's pursuit looks set to be imminently ramped up. As per MD, Liverpool's Colombian winger is Barca's main target to strengthen their forward line. Everything is on track, and Barca are grateful that the Colombian has begun to openly discuss his dealings beyond Anfield, with a focus on his future. Whilst one name continues to gather strength behind the scenes at the Camp Nou, though, another is falling further out of favor all the time. MD have also provided an update on the long-standing speculation linking athletic club standout Nico Williams with Barcelona, confirming, despite his strong performance in the Nations League semi-final against France, the possibility of Nico resurfacing his candidacy is ruled out at the Catalan club. Lamine Yamal will end up playing wherever he wants for Barcelona. Barcelona have been told that Lamine Yamal will end up playing whatever position he wants at the club as he continues to develop. Yamal has thrilled off the right wing since breaking into the first team but has been tipped to play a more central role in the future. Former La Masia coach Oscar Lopez has spoken about the possibility of Yamal switching positions and says he would like to see him move from a wide role. In the end he will end up playing wherever he wants because if he sees that a position is suitable for them he will end up there. Personally, I like to see the best players near the box, he told Sport. I think the attacking midfielder position would be very good for him. Although if he is not comfortable and believes that he needs to receive on the wing to control and face the opponents, it can be positive for him to continue there. For me, the team star has to be very close to the box because that's where the games are decided. Yamal has posted impressive stats this season from the right. He ended the campaign with 18 goals and 21 assists from 55 appearances in all competition. So there you have it, Barcelona are not messing around this summer. Joan Garcia is officially in and the big question remains, Nico or Luis Díaz, who fits the Barca DNA better? And remember, with Lamine Yamal, the future of the club is already shining bright. If you loved this update, Smash that like button, subscribe for more Barca buzz, and let us know in the comments, who should Xavi go all in for this summer? Vizquel Barca. Big moves at Barcelona. Deco reveals Arsenal and Chelsea tried and failed to sign Rafinha before he joined Barca. With Clement Lenglet's exit, the club frees up major salary space, and that could lead to even more signings. Plus, Barca are closely monitoring a former defender in La Liga, hoping for a surprise financial boost. Let's break it all down. Rafinha enjoyed far and away his best ever season in professional football last term, racking up 34 goals and 25 assists in all competitions for Barca. The 28-year-old's outstanding performances across the campaign helped the Catalan Giants win La Liga, the Copa del Rey and the Spanish Super Cup in what was Hansi Flick's first year at the helm. After a mixed start to life in Spanish football, Rafinha is now among the leading contenders to clinch this year's Ballon d'Or award, alongside the likes of Lamine Yamal, Ousmane Dembele, Ferreira Vitinha and Mohamed Salah. While Rafinha blew hot and cold across his 2-year spell at Leeds United, both Arsenal and Chelsea were convinced over his potential and battled it out for the Brazilian signature at the end of the 2021-22 season, with the latter reportedly agreeing a deal. But Rafinha only had eyes for Barcelona once the club made their interest known, with the winger swapping Elland Road for the Camp Nou in an agreement worth around £55 million. Looking back on the transfer saga in an interview with Globo, Deco explained, Rafinha had a very good year in England and several clubs wanted him. Arsenal, Chelsea. Barcelona were having financial difficulties at the time. I already knew that Rafinha's dream was to go to Barcelona. Former Barcelona head coach, Xavi wanted him, as did the president. I knew it was complicated because Barcelona might not be able to pay what Leeds wanted. That was down to the management to help make the players' wish come true. It ended up working out. Deco credits Barca head coach Flick with transforming Rafinha's fortunes and instilling confidence in his game over the last 12 months. Every coach can have a positive influence on a player's career, especially when it comes to confidence and recognition, he added. If a player is playing well, why take him out? I think coaches sometimes make mistakes in this regard. It takes away the player's confidence. Rafinha felt more confidence from Flick. This was good for him and ended up being reflected on the field. It's no surprise that he had such a good season because we already knew he had the quality. Report: the salary space that Barcelona have freed up with Clement Lenglet's exit. On Monday, FC Barcelona officially announced an agreement with Clement Lenglet to terminate the 2 years remaining on his contract, following which he signed for Atletico Madrid on a free transfer. Lenglet spent the 2024-25 season on loan at Atletico Madrid and has now joined them permanently. Even though Barcelona did not receive any transfer fee for the experienced defender, his exit is set to come as a major boost for the La Liga champions in terms of financial fair play margin. How Lenglet's departure impacts Barcelona's financial fair play. As reported by Mundo Deportivo, Lenglet's exit could allow Barcelona to reclaim up to €6.4 million gross per season in terms of salary space. Lenglet's contract with the Blaugrana initially ran up until 2026, but prior to his loan exit last summer, the club extended it by another year until 2027 to distribute his salary across 3 years. Lenglet was originally on a salary of approximately €16 million per year gross, totaling €32 million. The revised agreement extended the contract by 1 additional season while distributing that €32 million across 3 years. This reduced his annual gross earnings to €10.6 million, €5.3 million net. With Barcelona not operating on the 1:1 fair play rule, having lost that status in April, they can retain 60% of the combined savings from Lenglet's wages and amortization. Although the deal brings no direct income for Barca, since the player was released on a free transfer, it does generate substantial savings in salary and amortization. Using the adjusted €10.6 million gross annual figure, Lenglet's departure frees up approximately €6.4 million gross per season, or €12.8 million over the remaining 2 years of his contract. This figure could rise depending on the overall wage structure of the first team. Indeed, if Lenglet's salary represented 5% or more of the total first-team wage bill, he would be classified as a franchise player under La Liga rules. In such cases, the club is entitled to retain up to 70% of the salary savings. Barcelona closely watching former defender's situation at La Liga club, as sale could lead to financial windfall. Barcelona are closely monitoring the situation surrounding their former defender, Oscar Mingueza, currently playing for Celta Vigo. According to a report from Mundo Deportivo, Mingueza's impressive form has attracted several suitors, and Barça are interested due to a clause that would grant them half of the transfer fee if Celta were to sell him. This development has sparked speculation about Mingueza's future and the potential financial implications for the Blaugrana. Mingueza's contract situation. Earlier reports suggested Celta was working on extending Mingueza's contract, but negotiations have stalled. With the defender entering the final year of his contract, an extension seems unlikely given the offers he's received. If Mingueza were to be sold, Celta would have to pay Barça half of his €20 million buyout clause. Barcelona are closely monitoring the situation surrounding their former defender, Oscar Mingueza, currently playing for Celta Vigo. According to a report from Mundo Deportivo, Mingueza's impressive form has attracted several suitors, and Barça are interested due to a clause that would grant them half of the transfer fee if Celta were to sell him. This development has sparked speculation about Mingueza's future and the potential financial implications for the Blaugrana. Mingueza's contract situation. Earlier reports suggested Celta was working on extending Mingueza's contract, but negotiations have stalled. With the defender entering the final year of his contract, an extension seems unlikely given the offers he's received. If Mingueza were to be sold, Celta would have to pay Barça half of his €20 million buyout clause. This clause could prove to be a significant financial boost for Barça, who are always looking for ways to strengthen their finances. Barça's financial gain. Interestingly, this would not be the first time Barça would benefit from a player's transfer this year. The club has already received €6 million from Alex Valley's release clause, paid by Como, and are set to receive another €8 million from West Ham's purchase of Jean-Claire Todibo. A potential sale of Mingueza could bring in a significant amount, providing a boost to Barça's finances. From transfer battles to salary clears and smart scouting, Barcelona's summer rebuild is in full swing. Deco's playing it sharp, and the big moves are just getting started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in for more Barça updates.